everybody. In case you don't know, my name is Lindsay.
I'm Dusty.
We are Find the Denmarks, and we are headed out for our first MSC cruise today out of Port Canaveral.
That's right, it's cruise day. We've been on a lot of Carnival, Royal Caribbean. This is actually my 25th cruise, and but this is our very first MSC cruise, and will also be our very first vlog. But we thought it would kind of be fun. There's a lot of people who have sailed the other main cruise lines, Royal, Carnival, Norwegian. We've been on all three. We've done Disney, but have never done MSC. You know, it's not as common to North America. So we figured we're not the only people that want to know what the differences are and what this is going to be like. So we're going to kind of show you what it's about.
And we've actually had a lot of friends say recently that they were looking into MSC because it's a more reasonably priced option to cruise. So we felt like we would be the guinea pigs because we love to travel. So we're going to be the guinea pigs and figure out what all the fuss is about and what the differences are. We've heard good and bad reviews, some mixed reviews, which you hear for every cruise line. So we're just going to go see what it's all about, and we're really excited. We hear the food is great, the pizza's great, that the boat is super pretty. So I'm excited to see all of that.
Yep, so we'll let you know how it is. We're heading to the port now. We're actually a little later than normally. We try to get the earliest boarding time on the ship, but today's a Sunday. We also are worship leaders at our church, and so we did the Sunday morning service this morning up in Jacksonville and made the short drive down to Port Canaveral, and so we will be getting checked in and boarding soon, and so we'll let you know how it goes.
Yep, here we go.
We made it to the garage. And there she is there, the Meraviglia. You can also see the Norwegian Prima over there in the distance. Here we go. All right, we've parked. We got our bags dropped off. We're in the elevator heading down. Shouldn't be too much of a line because it's almost 3 o'clock.
We're late.
Because we came, but the ship doesn't actually sail until 6 p.m., which is pretty late. But we're here.
We're here.
Gonna go get checked in. Check-in took maybe 6 minutes.
Yep.
So,
but I think that's because we came late.
Of course, yeah. If you come late, though, you don't have to wait. You miss, you know, lunch. But
I'm good with that. I'm cool with probably some of our folks that's going to see this are like me. Some of them are like Dusty. Dusty likes to get every dime's worth, and he likes to eat lunch, and he likes to see the ship all before we sail away. I'm 100% fine with skipping the lines, not dealing with the stress, and going straight to my stateroom. Perfect.
Yeah, rooms are already ready. You get your key when you check in, so we already have our keys. They don't put them at the door like Carnival. So let's go.
Yep.
Bonus number 2 for coming late. They were just taking down the onboard embarkation photo thing, so they're not begging.
Get pestered.
No, they don't beg. They don't beg you to take pictures because they weren't taking them anymore. But we're fine with that. So. We are on deck 14. What do you think?
It's very, very pretty. It's kind of like a very nice resort in Vegas.
What's her room?
14219. I only found one
We finally found it. Wow, we walked a long way.
Long way.
We started at the complete wrong side of the
Huge
wrong
ship.
end of the ship. And here we are.
Key.
You
Yeah.
gotta put something in there to get the lights on. Here is our, oh my goodness. There's a place for other people.
It's interesting.
And I did not have any idea, but we have an aft view cabin, looks like.
Nice.
So we were looking off the back of the ship.
Very cool.
I had no idea.
So we'll have to figure out exactly what this room is considered, because this is a nice option for people with kids. Or I wonder
Yeah.
if this is just how all of their rooms are instead of having pull-down beds.
I have no idea.
This is
Definitely
this is really cool.
surprising.
I mean, tons of storage. I have plenty of space to put stuff. Look at the
Yeah,
closet.
we can throw stuff up
This
there.
is very exciting to me. Look at the closet. There's an actual closet. And tons of.
There's a safe.
This is amazing. This is great.
Yeah. Couch there. So we will show you more as we discover more. This is literally the first time we've walked in here. But
I don't know how to make all the lights. There we go.
there we go. Take a quick glance.
There's a
into
tub.
here. Oh, this is not a normal room.
Is this a room?
Marquee opened it. I don't know where the light
Where's
is
the
for the
lights?
bathroom.
It's not inside.
There we go. Whoa. This is certainly
I wonder if it's
surprising.
because you did the upgrade with your card. We'll have to talk about that a little bit too. That you transferred your
Maybe, yeah. All right,
loyalty.
well,
Yeah.
here we are. So just a few little observations so far, just from the room. Everything seems to be in good shape. We did, out on our balcony, there was an empty glass Corona bottle, which is, I mean, it's not a big deal to pick up a bottle and throw it in the trash, but it just makes you wonder how
While they're cleaning.
how good they cleaned, since they completely missed a Corona bottle sitting there.
It was kind of tucked into a corner, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that.
Yeah. The also the rail, the balcony rail, was just had a lot of like the salty ocean residue, which this is a cruise ship that sails through the salt water.
Yeah.
But I don't remember having this much on it before. I feel like they've been wiped down better in the past. But that's really nitpicky. So far, so good. Everything, the room is very nice. The bathtub that we showed you is huge.
Huge.
Lindsay
Wild.
kind of just sat down in it, and she can lay all the way down, feet to head. It's kind of crazy. We have learned that we are in a premium balcony room. So, I'm sure if you had a regular balcony room, you probably would not have that bunk area, and probably would just have a shower. But it's great. We didn't realize that we had that, but we do, and we have this nice aft balcony.
Yep.
So now we're going to go just kind of explore the ship. We have no idea where anything is on these ships, so it's all going to be new, and we're going to try to go find our way around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sound that you have just heard is the general emergency signal. Should you hear this signal, please follow the instructions that will be shown shortly.
So we were going to go out and explore. We still are, but they started the safety drill. MSC does this very different than what we've been used to post-pandemic on Carnival and Royal Caribbean. On those, you get on board, you go to the muster station, they check you in, and then that's kind of it. Later on, they'll do an announcement. Here, everyone had to go back to their staterooms. They made announcements to make everyone go to their stateroom on the boat to watch a video. We all have to watch a video at the exact same time on a certain channel on the TV. At the end of that, you call a number on your phone in the stateroom that comes up that lets them know that you watched the video. And then they're going to be calling us in groups to go to our muster station and check in. So everyone right now is kind of in their stateroom ready to do this, and they will call us in groups after the video to go to the muster station. So that's how this is working.
Enjoy your cruise. Emergency procedures, safety procedures, and the mandatory safety drill comply with SORAS.
They called our group, so we're gonna go find our muster station.
Okay. Mommy and daddy is there.
That's my dad. That's grandpa.
Oh, my bad. Let me rephrase. Mom and grandpa needs them.
Out on the pool deck tonight, they've been showing the Eagles game and the 49ers, and after this they will be showing the Bengals Chiefs game. And the sunset is very pretty. We have just started sailing away. All right, so we have explored just a little bit. We still have no idea where anything is. This is definitely a learning curve.
It's huge.
But it's 6:30, so we're headed to dinner. Our dinner's at 6:30, so really curious to see what the food is like in the main dining room. Like we said earlier, we got on here late, so we haven't eaten lunch. We really haven't had any of the food yet. So let's go see how it is.
Here we go.
Alright, so we have made it back into our cabin for the night. It's, what time is it?
After midnight.
It's after midnight. Had a pretty eventful night. Just to kind of talk through it, I guess we'll go back to dinner. What did you think of dinner?
I wasn't super impressed. I feel like we've definitely had better on a cruise ship. I got the Caesar salad to start, and the portion was very small. I mean, like this much. Which, I mean, when you're eating several courses, that's not my biggest complaint. The salad itself tasted really good, but my appetizer was the chicken croquettes, and they were lukewarm at best, almost cold. Croquettes, kind of like a ground up chicken, and it had other filling, and then it was fried, like deep fried. The flavor was pretty good, but the temperature was just very off-putting for me. And then I had the lasagna for my meal, which I was really excited about because a lot of people talk about how they serve fresh pasta on this ship or on this cruise line. And it actually noted in the menu that it was fresh pasta. They make it daily. It was pretty good. Again, I've had better. And then we had cheesecake. I had cheesecake for my dessert. Again, a very small portion. But the texture was on point and the taste was good. So no complaints there. As far as our drinks, I don't feel like they were super attentive to fill our drinks and come back and check on us very much. Overall, not terrible, not a terrible experience. Everyone was pretty pleasant.
Yeah. I think the whole theme of the night would be good, not great. Mm-hmm. Certainly nothing that would make you not want to come or not want to go. Everything was eatable and edible. But there wasn't anything that you ate that you're like, whoa, that was really good. Right. I had the kind of charcuterie plate. It was called Spanish something.
Spanish.
And
what was it called?
I don't know. Spanish something.
Surprise. Spanish surprise.
Is that what it was?
No, I don't know, but we're going to call it that.
And it was just kind of meat, cheeses, olives, mushrooms kind of thing. And it was actually pretty good. It was a cold appetizer, but it was good. I tried her chicken croquettes. I liked them a little more than she did. I thought they were kind of tasty. I got French onion soup. That's probably the only thing I got that I would actually say was not good. It had no flavor. Mm-mm. It wasn't even dark, beefy looking. It was almost looked like a chicken broth.
It wasn't salty like you would have in a French onion soup.
Yeah, I didn't need that. And then I got the prime rib for my meal, and it was fine. Not
a lot of flavor still.
Yeah, but I mean, I ate it all, and it was it was okay. And then it was called Grandma's chocolate cake for dessert. It was a very small piece, but I actually liked it. It wasn't anything spectacular. It tasted kind of like a chocolate cake from Publix with a fudge icing, but I like that, so it was good. As far as the portions, that doesn't bother me too much because you're already getting so much food anyway,
right? And
you could just ask for another one. They don't limit you. So it probably helps them keep down on waste and everything. So I think that's fine. But it was like I said, good, not great.
Yep.
After that, we just kind of walked around and explored the ship. The ship is
massive.
Absolutely, yes, it is massive, and it's amazing. It's very, very pretty. It is huge. It has some really neat things. We ended up way up on deck 16, I think, where they have a Formula One racing simulator. They had a 4D adventure ride type thing.
A full-size indoor basketball court.
Yeah, 2-lane bowling alley, like full-length bowling alley.
Rent your shoes, the whole nine.
Yeah. So all of that was really neat. The ship was neat. So we walked around the ship for a while. A lot of music. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Carnival in that way that there's a lot of different venues with live music. They had a lot of live music. Yeah, and they were all really good. The NFL playoffs were tonight, so they were showing that up at the pool deck, which was cool. Wish it would have been the Jaguars. But that was still pretty neat. And then we walked through the buffet. The buffet actually looked really good.
Really good. Honestly, I told him I think I would have enjoyed the buffet better than the dining room
so.
tonight.
Some of the food in there looked actually really good. So that was neat. We looked at some of the specialty restaurants. We would probably do one or two of those. before we get off the boat. And then we went to the show, and I thought the show was quite good. The costumes, I think Lindsay can't get past the costumes.
I am always going to be very picky with, both of us will be very picky with production. And I feel like sometimes the costumes can be distracting from the actual talent. And the costumes were strange. I mean, strange is the best way I can describe them. Very strange. I mean, even cumbersome to, I think, the performers, to where they were having a hard time with, I don't know. I just felt like it would be cumbersome to me for sure.
But they were super talented. They had this like acrobatic, I don't know what you call them. They were on roller skates. They were incredible.
They were incredible.
Like swinging each other around. And the singers were pretty good. I mean, I've certainly heard a lot worse on cruise ships.
Yes, for sure. The singers were pretty on point. Really, it was just the premise, I think, of the production, which we've seen very kind of abstract shows before. You know, that's kind of common on cruise ships. But
it was good. I would recommend it. I'm glad we saw it. And then just kind of walked around a little more. So it was good. It's a late night.
Tomorrow's Nassau.
Tomorrow is Nassau.
We don't really have set plans for tomorrow. We've been to Nassau so many times, but I did want to try something that we have never done before. I think we're going to try to go to a botanical garden that I found that seems to be pretty popular there. So we're going to try that out and maybe do some walking around. Maybe go to Diamonds International.
Probably not. But we don't get there until noon, so we'll probably sleep in, which will be nice.
Wonderful.
And have breakfast. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds.
Yes.
And we will see you then.
See you then.
Bye.